Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Beatrice and I'm very happy to see you here today.
Hello everyone, I'm George. Great to be with you again. If you are learning English, this is the perfect place for you.
Today's episode is going to be very useful and fun. We're going to talk about something that happens every day.
Yes, today we're talking about daily routines, the things we do every single day, from morning to night.
Things like waking up, brushing your teeth, having breakfast, going to work, those everyday actions.
And do you know why this is important? Because daily routines help you practice English every day.
Exactly. When you learn how to describe your day in English, you can talk about your life with more confidence.
We'll help you learn easy verbs, useful phrases, and simple times, like I wake up at 7 a.m. I eat lunch at 12 p.m.
We will speak slowly, use lots of examples, and repeat the most important parts to help you remember.
If this is your first time here, welcome. We are very happy to have you with us.
And if you've been here before, welcome back and thank you.
Before we start, we have a small request. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, your support helps us make more videos just for you. And we love being part of your English journey.
So, take a deep breath, relax, and get ready to speak and listen in English.
We'll learn together, step by step. You can do it. You're already doing something amazing. You're here learning.
So, let's begin. Let's explore the world of daily routines in English.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
So friends, before we start learning all the words and routines, we have something special to share with you today.
Yes, something really cool. We received an audio message from our friend Luisa.
That's right, Luisa is our friend, and she's also learning English, just like you.
She's from Brazil, and she wanted to share her daily routine with us and with you.
Now, this is very exciting because we're going to hear a real person speaking English.
Yes, it's not a robot voice. It's not a textbook. It's real English from a real person.
And that's important because when you learn English, it's good to listen to real people with real voices, real accents, and real experiences.
Exactly. It helps your ears get used to different ways of speaking. And Luisa's English is clear, simple, and very helpful.
But before we play Louisa's audio, let's prepare you to listen well. Are you ready to listen carefully?
Ready? Okay, first, we want you to do this. Pay attention to the vocabulary.
Yes, while you listen to Louisa, try to catch the verbs she uses. Listen for words like wake up, go to work, have breakfast, take the metro, cook dinner.
Exactly. And also, try to notice the times she says. She will talk about the hours of her day. 5 a.m., 7 a.m., 12 p.m., 10:30 p.m.
When you hear a time, try to imagine it. Picture the clock in your head. That helps you understand better.
For example, I wake up at 5 o'clock. Can you see the time in your mind? It's early. The sun is still asleep. Sun, sleep.
And when Luisa says, I go to bed at 10:30 p.m., that's 10:30 at night. Time to relax and sleep.
Yes, and hearing those sentences helps you learn how to talk about your own routine too.
So now, before we play the audio, let's review your mission.
Yes, your mission. Are you ready for it?
Here it is. 1. Listen carefully to Luisa's voice. 2. Pay attention to the verbs and times. 3. Try to repeat some phrases in your head or out loud.
Exactly. Repeat if you can. For example, Louisa says, I brush my teeth. You say, I brush my teeth.
Louisa says, I go to the gym. You say, I go to the gym.
Repetition is the secret. Mind repeat. It helps you remember.
Now we know that for beginners, listening can be a little hard, but don't worry. We will explain everything after the audio.
That's right. After you listen, we'll go step by step, morning, work, and evening, and help you understand everything Louisa said.
So, even if you don't catch every word, don't feel bad. Just listen. Enjoy the rhythm, the tone, the way she speaks.
Yes, listening is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets.
And today is part of your training. Today, you're going to listen to a real person's daily routine and learn how to talk about your routine too.
So, let's take a deep breath and get ready to listen.
Put your phone on silent, turn off distractions, and focus just on the voice.
We'll play Louisa's audio now, and then we'll come back to talk about it together.
You ready?
Are you really ready?
Okay, let's do it. Here is Louisa's daily routine.
Here's Louisa's daily routine. Morning. She wakes up at 5 a.m.
I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Then she gets out of bed at 5:05 a.m.
I get out of bed at 5:05 a.m.
She goes to the bathroom.
She goes to the bathroom.
She brushes her teeth and washes her face.
I brush my teeth and wash my face.
She heads to the gym.
I go to the gym at 5:30 a.m.
After the workout, she takes a shower.
I take a shower and change my clothes.
She gets dressed in simple, warm clothes because it's chilly.
I get dressed in warm clothes.
Then she makes coffee and drinks her coffee.
I make coffee and drink it.
For breakfast, she has toast with butter and jam and some fruit.
I have toast with butter and jam and fruit.
She checks her messages, emails, and social media.
I check my messages, emails, and social media.
She leaves home at 6 a.m.
I leave home at 6.
She takes the metro for about 30 minutes.
I take the metro for 30 minutes.
On the way, she listens to music or a podcast.
I listen to music or a podcast.
She arrives at work between 7 and 7:30 a.m.
I arrive at work at around 7 to 7:30 a.m.
Work.
She checks her emails again. She works on the computer. She eats lunch at 12 p.m. with her colleagues. In the afternoon, she works, and sometimes she has meetings. She finishes work at 4:30 p.m.
Afternoon, evening. She takes the bus home. She arrives home at 5 p.m. She relaxes on the sofa, watches TV or reads a book. She makes dinner at 7:30 p.m. After dinner, she washes the dishes. She spends time with her family. She goes for a light exercise, a walk. She takes a shower. She reads a book before bed. And at 10:30 p.m., she goes to bed, aiming for 7 to 8 hours of sleep.
So, what did you think, George? Louisa's routine is really full, right?
Wow, yes. Louisa has a very busy and organized day. I'm impressed. She wakes up so early.
At 5 a.m. That's very early. I usually wake up at 7 a.m. What about you?
Me? I wake up at 6:30 a.m. So I'm kind of in the middle. Not too early, not too late.
That's a good time. But Louisa, wow, she wakes up, gets out of bed, brushes her teeth, and goes to the gym all before 6 a.m.
I know. She's so disciplined. I don't go to the gym in the morning. I prefer to do some light stretching at home.
That's a good idea, too. I usually do yoga in the afternoon, but I never go to the gym that early like Louisa.
And after the gym, she takes a shower, gets dressed, makes coffee, eats breakfast, all before 6 a.m. That's a superhero routine.
Yes, and I loved how she said, I have toast with butter and jam and some fruit. So healthy and simple.
Exactly. And she checks her phone, emails, social media, a full morning before most people even wake up.
Let's talk about transportation. Louisa takes the metro for 30 minutes. That's a long commute.
Yes, 30 minutes on the metro every morning. That's dedication. I only take the bus for 10 minutes. I'm lucky.
Same here. I walk to work. It takes me about 15 minutes, and I listen to music.
That's nice. Luisa also listens to music or a podcast on the metro. A good way to start the day.
Definitely. Listening to something in English during the commute is a great idea. You learn and relax at the same time.
Now, let's talk about her work routine. She starts working between 7 and 7:30 a.m. That's early.
Yes, I usually start work at 9 a.m., so her schedule is very different from mine.
She checks her emails, works on the computer, and has lunch at 12 p.m., just like me.
Me too. Lunch at 12 is quite common. I usually eat with some colleagues. Do you?
Yes, and I think Luisa also eats with her colleagues. It's nice to have a social moment during the workday.
Totally. Then she works in the afternoon, sometimes with meetings, and finishes at 4:30 p.m. That's early.
It is. I usually finish at 6 p.m., so she has more time at home in the evening.
Speaking of evening, I really liked her evening routine. She gets home at 5 p.m., relaxes a bit, watches TV or reads a book.
Yes, that's very important. Relaxing after a busy day. I also read a little in the evening.
And then she cooks dinner at 7:30 p.m. That's my dinner time, too. What about you?
I usually eat a little earlier, around 7 p.m., but it's similar. Then she washes the dishes. I don't like that part.
Me neither, but it's part of the routine, right? Then she spends time with her family. That's lovely.
Yes, I call my parents every evening. It's part of my routine, too. And she also goes for a walk, light exercise. That's healthy.
She finishes with a shower, reads a book, and goes to bed at 10:30 p.m. That's a good time to sleep. She gets 7 to 8 hours of rest.
Which is perfect. Sleep is important. So, let's compare. What's similar between your routine and Luisa's?
Well, we both wake up, have breakfast, work during the day, read in the evening, and go to bed around the same time.
Nice. For me, we both check our phones in the morning, take public transport, and cook dinner at home.
And what's different?
She goes to the gym early. I don't. She finishes work earlier, and she takes the metro. I take the bus.
Right. And I don't go to the gym either, and I walk to work. But the main structure of the day is very similar.
Yes, that shows how useful it is to learn this kind of vocabulary. Everyone can relate to daily routines.
So now, learners, what about you? What time do you wake up? What do you do in the morning?
Think about your routine and compare it with Luisa's. Try to say, I wake up at, I go to work at, I cook dinner at.
You can even write it down in the comments or say it out loud. Practice makes progress.
That's right. And remember, I brush my teeth, I take a shower, I relax, I go to bed. All simple, useful verbs.
And the more you say them, the more natural it becomes. Every day, a little better.
So, let's keep going. And next, we'll review all that great vocabulary.
Okay, now let's learn some essential verbs. We'll say them slowly and repeat. Wake up. I wake up at 5 a.m. Get out of bed. I get out of bed. Brush teeth. I brush my teeth. Wash face. I wash my face. Make coffee. I make coffee. Check phone. I check my phone or I check my messages. Get dressed. I get dressed in warm clothes. Leave home. I leave home at 6 o'clock. Take the bus. I take the bus back home. Arrive at work. I arrive at work at 7:30 a.m. Eat lunch. I eat lunch at 12 o'clock. Finish work. I finish work at 4:30 p.m. Relax. I relax on the sofa. Cook.
I cook dinner at 7:30 p.m. Wash the dishes. I wash the dishes. Exercise. I go for a walk or I exercise. Take a shower. I take a shower. Read a book. I read a book. Go to bed. I go to bed at 10:30 p.m.
Great. Now let's look at time expressions. 6 a.m., 6 o'clock in the morning. 7 a.m., 7 a.m. or 7 o'clock in the morning. 12 p.m., 12 o'clock or noon. 4:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m., 6:30 p.m. 10:30 p.m., 10:30 p.m.
Repeat after us. I wake up at 6 o'clock a.m. I finish work at 4:30 p.m. I go to bed at 10:30 p.m.
Excellent. One more time. I take the bus at 5 o'clock. I eat lunch at 12 o'clock. I relax in the evening.
All right, learners, now it's your turn. Repeat after me. I wake up at 5 a.m.
Pause.
I get out of bed.
Pause.
I brush my teeth and wash my face.
Pause.
I make coffee and drink it.
Pause.
I leave home at 6 o'clock.
Pause.
I take the metro for 30 minutes.
Pause.
I arrive at work at 7:30 a.m.
Pause.
Good. Now try. What time do you wake up?
Pause.
Give them time to answer.
And try to describe your morning routine in English.
Pause.
For example, I wake up at 6:45 a.m. I get out of bed. I check my phone. I have breakfast.
Yes, excellent. Now your turn. Repeat this sentence. I cook dinner at 7:30 p.m.
Pause.
And I read a book before I go to bed at 10:30 p.m.
Pause.
Well done. Keep practicing.
Now let's go back and listen again to Luisa's routine.
Yes, listen carefully. Pay attention to the verbs, the times, the sequence.
Try to hear wake up, get dressed, leave home, arrive at work, finish work, take the bus, cook dinner, go to bed.
And also listen to the times. 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 12 p.m., 4:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m., 10:30 p.m.
After listening, ask yourself, what time does she make coffee? What time does she finish work?
Perfect. You're doing great.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
We hope you enjoyed learning about daily routines and practicing your English with us.
Now we'd love to hear from you. What is one thing you do every day?
Please leave a comment and tell us in English. We'll read and reply.
And remember, if you liked this video, like, share, and subscribe.
Keep practicing your English every day.
Keep practicing your English every day.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.